All right, guys and girls, Rob here. We've got payoff pitch baseball. We've got the Royals versus the Pirates at Oakland-Alameda Coliseum. I've sent a few invitations out, so we may be visited during the game by someone else as well. So if we are, wonderful, wonderful. We are prepared. We are prepared. So, um, yeah, we are just about ready to go. Um, Anybody would like to help call the game today? Show me your email address. Sean, how's your dad been watching the World Series? You know what? I have not talked to my dad since the World Series started, Sean. Um, we've just been running around so much. I'll probably make a visit down there today, but he doesn't stay up that late. Would you say he's probably watched maybe 2 or 3 innings a night, maybe? Yeah. Generally 9 o'clock, Sean, he's in the bed, unless he's out with us. If he's out gallivanting with us, then he's out running around.
Is that Sean? My Sean?
That's Sean.
Tell my Sean I said hello.
You see, now he's got a cam. Oh, you know what? I don't have this plugged in either. Good afternoon, Rob. Happy Friday evening. Today, happy Friday Eve. Oh yeah.
Yes.
I'm at work, so no play-by-play. Yeah, I got you. Gotcha. Hope this works. Can you hear me? I don't know. Yeah, I just sent you a invite just in case. If Sean would put his cam in, he could come join us while we're playing Royals and Pirates. Royals and Pirates, Oakland-Alameda Coliseum, going by opening day lineups, 2019, with an addition of a DH. Both of them opening day starters. So, we are ready to rock and roll here. We've got two right-handers going on the mound. Jameson Taillon, and Brad Keller for the Royals. Are you ready to take my order? Are you ready to come online? Yeah. Hey, now look, I was able to add the little picture in the corner. How you guys like that? All right. I know. I shouldn't have said anything. Yeah. I like it myself. Now, you guys may not be able to see it, though. I don't know. What the hell? May not be able to see it. Take it down, maybe. Let's see. There's ways I can take stuff down and all. Yeah. Alrighty. Okay. Now, all right. Whit Merrifield. He's leading off. Who's going to win, the Royals or the Pirates? We're at Oakland. Not a lot of home runs get hit. So you guys can tell me who you think will win. And here we go. Whit Merrifield will come to bat against Jameson Taillon. 7 is tough. 84 is that's ground ball to short over to first. Whoops, 6-3, not 6-4. 6-3 play, 1 out. All right. Adalberto Mondesi. 5 is in play with a 15. A 15 in play against a righty is a single. Mondesi is at first. Ken Castro, what's going on? Ken want to help call the game with me today. Ken may want to help call the game with me today. Let's give him an invitation to come on here. Yep. Let's send it to Kenny. Send one out to everybody. My first game on the StreamYard since yeah, we go. There we go. First
first game on the StreamYard since I joined StreamYard. I joined the StreamYard today. So, Pirates win, says Ken. Royals got a man on base with Alex Gordon coming to bat. Jameson Talion, and Ken had emergency surgery to get his bike removed from him. Jameson Talion now, Alex Gordon. 11. In play, 80. That's going to be too high. Fly out to center field, 2 away. 2 away. All right. Was just heading out, Rob, when I saw this. Oh, okay. Well, if I can time somebody right, somebody will join me. And then they'll be up in the corner up here somewhere. Somebody's going to be up in the corner and be like, okay, Rob is in between plays here, heading out to grab a pizza so the wife will have it when she comes home from work. Gotcha. Jorge Soler. Soler hit a home run, I think, for the Braves, game 1. 11 in play, 55's too high. That's a fly out to right field, and that is 3 outs, and the Royals get nothing, and they will like it. We're going to the bottom of the first. Royals nothing, and the Pirates coming to bat. We got Brad Keller on the mound, right-hander, against Adam Frazier. Adam Frazier. And okay, boom, boom. We'll do that. Do you like the red, guys? Do you like the red? The red, it shows. See, I was thinking about going blue, Kansas City, but Pittsburgh wouldn't like it. So that's the reason I'm going with the red here. All right, Adam Frazier, Brad Keller. Here we go. And need an 8 or 8 is ballpark, and that's a 5. 5 is in play. 33, that's too high. Pop up to the shortstop, 1 away. Starling Marte. Starling Marte. Let's say Brad Keller, 8's ballpark, so that's a 9. Patient result with a 76. That's too high. It's too high. Fly out center. 2 away. Yep. Anyone. Who all's here? Who all's here? That's the one thing I don't think I can find out on here. Can I find out who's in here? Don't think so. Might be able to. Yeah. So, yeah, definitely let me know if you're here. Let me know if you're here. Francisco Cervelli. Man, nobody on, 2 outs. That's a 4. 4 is a patient result. 92. Way too high. Fly out to left. And that is 3 outs. And we are through an inning. Royals. Pirates. No score through 1. Here but lurking. Lurking's fine. Lurking is good. Lurking is fine, fine, fine. Get my guitar ready. Who is a coming to bat? Doo-dah, doo-dah. Who is fixing to come to bat? Oh, doo-dah day. Lucas Doo-dah. He's coming to bat against Jameson Talion now. And let's see what's happening. Hell, it's a 6. Tough. 78. Ooh, just barely got a 77 would have been a single. A 78 is a ground ball to second over to first. 1 away. Every time he comes to bat, I'll sing that little song. And you all can join me. And if we actually have a guest here, they can actually sing the song with me on the channel. Chris Owings, here we go. 4. Defense. Defense. Let me move my drink out of the way. Defense. Get the cards. We got 1, 2. That way. Very official. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Defense, is there an error on the second baseman? A 59. There's a good chance it won't be an error. We'll see. 59. Who is the second baseman for Pittsburgh? I don't know. Who's his name? Frazier. Adam Frazier. Frazier. Errors of 3. 1 to 46 is an error. And this is a 59. Nope. 4-3. Put out. 2 away. Doo-dah. Yeah. We don't tell anybody. That way they're gonna have to come in here and be here for that. Hunter Dozier. Put my drink back in its regular spot with 2 outs. 5 is in play result. 41 too high. Ground ball to the first baseman unassisted, and that will do it. Inning and a half in play. Kansas City, nothing. Pittsburgh, nothing. All right. There we go. How about that? How about that? All right, we're going to the bottom of the second. Josh Bell for the Pirates. Josh Bell. Who did everybody pick? Who did everybody pick? Ken Castro said Pirates win. He said a Pirates win. All right. Here we go. Josh Bell against Brad Keller. That is a 5. 5 is an in-play result. 0-2. Be a double. Be a double for Josh Bell. And Melky Cabrera is up now. Melky Cabrera. 3 is Patient with a 94. That's too high. Fly out to left. 1 away. Rolls with cheese. What's up, kindly help me reach 25 subscribers with no videos. That's the name. Jung Ho Kang. 1 away. Man at second. Looking for an 8. That's a 6, so it's tough. 89. That's going to be even tougher. Ground ball is short. Over to first. 2 away. No advancement of the runner. JB Shuck. JB Shuck. 2 outs. 6 is tough. 69. Too high. Fly out center, and that will do it for the Pirates. We're going to the top of the third. Royals, nothing. Pirates, nothing. Yeah. If we get somebody else in here, they can keep score for me, too. That'll be something else. That's also pretty cool. All right. Top of the third. Martin Maldonado. Maldonado. 3 is in play with an 84. Way too high. Ground ball is short. Over to first. 1 away. Billy Hamilton is up. 7 is tough. 30. Struck him out. First strikeout of the game for either team. Most time you don't see it go to the third inning before that happens. Whit Merrifield is up with 2 outs. 10 is Ballpark. 42. And he is a right-handed batter. Wheelhouse, yes indeed. It's going to be wheelhouse. Which Whit Merrifield's wheelhouse, 1 to 15 will be a home run. And that's a leaner. That would have been 30-something. That would have been a single. But it's a leaner, so let's try again. 80. Nope. That's going to be a fly out to center. And that will be nothing. 2.5 in the books. Royals, nothing. Pirates, nothing. All right. Yep. All right. Let's get some more banners. Had that one away. Okay. There we go. Pablo Reyes. Bottom of the third. No score. Need an 8. 6 is tough. 0-5. Struck him out. First strikeout by Keller in the game. Eric Gonzalez now with 1 out. 11 is in play result of 42. Too high. It's a right-handed pitcher anyway. 42. Line out to the shortstop. So he hit it hard. Not hard enough. Adam Frazier's back up. 2 away. 9. Patient. 47. Be a single by Adam Frazier. That's a single. Starling Marte now will come up with 2 outs. 6 is tough. 27. Struck him out. And that was pretty easy there. We're going to the top of the 4th. Royals, nothing. Pirates, nothing. All right. Adalberto Mondesi. 5 is in play. 38, too high. Line out to the second baseman. 1 down. Alex Gordon's up. 4. 4 is defense. Move the drink. Move the defensive deck cards. Right there again. And is there an error on the first baseman? 1 to 40. There's a good chance it could be. First baseman for them is Josh Bell. I think Bell he'll be coming up next inning. His errors is a 1. 1 to 66 would be an error. It will be. E3. First error of the ball game. We put these back. And we put the drink back in place. 1 away, man at first. Oh, that's right. It's not Gordon. It is now Soler. Jorge Soler. 1 out, man at first. Need 10 or 12. Leaner. Let's try again. 10. Ballpark. 16. That'll be a wheelhouse. That will be a wheelhouse. Soler. 1 to 77's a home run. What's up, Raptor? This could be 2-0 for the Royals right here. 73. Home run, Jorge Soler. How about that? He hit a home run for the Braves a couple nights ago, and now he hits a home run for the Royals. Home run, 2 RBIs, and it is now Royals 2, Pirates nothing. So J.J. Watt is out. Oh, he's out for the season. Really? Really? All right, let's do some more comments. Let's change it up. Change our banner up. We'll put that one. If you'd like to join us, you just get in touch with me right there. And you give me your email address. Uh-oh. Does anybody remember what we're coming up now? Let me pull my guitar out. Who's that coming up to bat? Doo-dah, doo-dah. Who's that coming up to bat? Lucas Doo-dah. All right. Lucas Doo-dah. 2-0. 1 away. And Doo-dah is up against Jameson Talion. Top of the 4th, 2-0. And it's a 2. Tough. 71. That's going to be a double. Oh, Doo-dah day. Chris Owings is up man at second with 1 out. 6. Tough. 17. Struck him out. 2 away. 2 runs already in. And Hunter Dozier is up. 6 is tough. 91 is way too high. Fly out to left, and that will end the inning, but not until the Royals put a 2 spot on the board here in the 4th. Royals 2, Pirates nothing. Packers will be without Adams, Lazard, and Scantling. I still like their chances. I think they're gonna give the Cardinals fits tonight. I think. And with JJ out, it's gonna make a difference having Watts out of there, having Watt out of the game. Okay. Francisco Cervelli, bottom of the 4th. Pirates down 2. They need some rolls of 8. 6. Tough. 29. Struck him out. When you got a catcher batting 3rd, you know you're in pretty trouble. Plus, it's Aaron Rodgers. You're exactly right. Yep. We got to get somebody in here before Doo-dah comes to bat again to help me sing Doo-dah or Doo-dah. Josh Bell, 1 away. 8. 8's ballpark. 18, gonna be a wheelhouse. Wheelhouse from Josh Bell. Right-handed pitcher, yes it is. 1-66 would be a home run. 37 home run, Josh Bell. I don't know whether Cervelli's retired or not. I'm not sure. I didn't keep up with the Pirates team as close this year as I did last year because we were going to go see them last year, and then this year they bumped the damn ticket prices up on us. Crooked son of a bitches. Royals 2, Pirates 1 now with the home run by Bell. He cuts it. I believe he did due to concussions. Tim probably knows. That could be Watt's career right there. That could be it for him. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Melky Cabrera's up. 1 away. Need a 8. 9 is patient with an 80. Too high. Fly out center field. 2 away. 2 away. Jung Ho Kang needs an 8. 10. 10 is an in-play result of a 62. Ground ball to second, over to first, and that will do it. But The Pirates did cut the lead in half. It was 2-0. The Josh Bell home run makes it 2-1, going to the top of the fifth. All right. Martin Maldonado. I'm going to leave the starters in, maybe 6, 7, maybe 8 innings here. They're opening day starters. They're supposed to be their best, as long as they're not giving up tremendous amount of hits and stuff. We're playing with the American League rules. I'm all cool with it. Maldonado's up. They need a 10 or a 12. There's a 12. Wheelhouse 14. Home run, Martin Maldonado. Martin Maldonado, the catcher. Homers for the Royals. And it is now 3-1. Italian will not stay in much longer. Another guy gets the second. He's probably done. Billy Hamilton is up. That's a 10 right there. That's a ballpark. 28. That'll be a wheelhouse. But it cannot be a home run. 1 to 33 will be a hit. Ooh. Double zeros. Now. Do we ask? This is one. We have to maybe get in touch with our resident our resident advisor, Anthony. Let's see if I can get in touch with Anthony about this. We're on wheelhouse. Okay? Billy Hamilton right here. It says 0 is a home run. I rolled double zeros. Did I not roll double zeros? Can't see? Okay, she can't see over that far. So, what do? It's not during the play. This is during the home run check. Let's stop the game. We have a red flag out. Okay. All right. Rain delay. Rain delay across my screen. I think it's home run too. All right, but we got to find out. We've got to know. We've got to know. I don't know. Florida. I know the instructions. How would you rank the remaining undefeated teams? Florida Atlantic, Charlotte, North Texas, UTSA, Rice. How do I? You talking about Oklahoma and Michigan State, Michigan, Wake Forest? Is that who you're talking about? Cincinnati. Somebody else is out there too. Let me send Anthony an email. Cincinnati's got to hope they don't get somebody. Let's see. Playing. Let me get this real quick. Payoff, pitch, baseball. Got a ballpark result. Rolled 0-0. Billy Hamilton's card says 0 home run. Is this a home run? I'm going to say no. We're going to check. All right. I like Cincinnati. They beat Notre Dame. They beat everybody in front of them. I think Michigan State wins tomorrow. I like them over Michigan. That pretty much ends Michigan's chance of winning any national championship or going to the playoff. Georgia, clearly head and shoulders above everybody. Oklahoma, I think they're a banana peel away from losing. Wake Forest, I can see them going 12-0. I can see them winning the ACC. Does that get them in the top 4? No. Should it? Maybe. I don't know. Coastal, that took care of itself. Some other teams, Oklahoma State's lost. Iowa's lost. Alabama's lost. Clearly, Georgia's the best undefeated team out there. Now, do I think there's 4 undefeated teams better than Alabama? No. Do I think there's 4 undefeated teams better than Ohio State? Probably not. Probably not. But when you put Georgia and Alabama in that top 4, right now, Ohio State wouldn't fit in there. To me, it's Georgia, Alabama, Cincinnati, and Oklahoma. St. Louis Cardinals prospect hit by a bear, bit by a bear while hunting. No shit. Wonder how bad it hurt him. All right, new comment. Basketball. Double D says basketball would be a nice addition. I will be playing basketball on the channel very soon. Status Pro. I'll be playing this Status Pro basketball. I'll be playing that very soon. I'll be playing that. Rain delay ongoing. We're trying to find out a rules and regulations type situation here. If we can find out. Anthony is not in here. Obviously, he's staying busy, man. So we're going to hang tight. We're going to see if this is a home run by Billy Hamilton. If in fact it is, it'll make it 4-1. Kendrick Perkins is a clown. If it makes it 4-1, then we'll definitely take Jameson Talion out of the game. Otherwise, if it's 0-0 time, we got the charts right here. Rain delay here in Oakland-Alameda Coliseum. We're in the top of the 5th. The score 3-1 Royals. And we're having a Rob, who do you think the Padres hire as the next manager? That's a good question. That's a real good question. Would they go completely off the blocks like the Wally Joyner? Probably not. I think they'd love to have Alex Cora from the Red Sox. The way I understand it, Alex left. I mean, he's with Boston right now, and they're pretty happy with him. Money can talk, though. Money can do some tremendous things. So I think they would love to have him. Yadier Molina, if he would retire a year early. I heard they interviewed Ozzie Guillen. That's another candidate. Ozzie Guillen is such a fiery competitor. He probably would straighten up that locker room a little bit. Locker room is full of turds anyway. That situation is really, really bad out there in San Diego. Waiting on a response here. Does anybody in here play payoff pitch baseball? Now, I probably would normally go to the chart right here, but I'm just waiting. We're going to Phoenix with it. We sent the replay off to Phoenix, and we're going to see if it indeed is a home run or it has to be a check. So the umpires still have their headsets on. Ron Washington will get interviewed after the World Series. I don't like it. I don't like Ron Washington going out there. Nah, it'd be a clown fest out there then. That's not what they need. They need somebody like McKeon. Somebody's going to lay the hammer down to them. We're waiting here as Phoenix will get back in touch with us in a few minutes. All four of the umpires have their headsets on at the field, awaiting word from Phoenix. Phoenix will come down with their ruling in just a moment. And first base coach. Nationals hire Eric Young Jr. as first base coach. Yep. They got to get a new hitting coach too. Their hitting coach went to Philadelphia. For whatever that's worth. I don't know. Looks like Bryce is bringing everybody from Philly with him. Who's joining us right now? We got 3 people in the chat, I think. We got Raptor Bait, and then we got a couple other people. We're gonna make this call ourselves, and we're gonna call this a 00 call. We're gonna make it a 00 call. Okay. So, all right. We'll await word from Arizona. If we do get late word, we'll put an asterisk if we have to. Be an 8. Rain delay. Roll 1 to 10. Oh my goodness. 5. All right. So we got to roll again. We're ready to roll again for Bobby Hamilton. Billy Hamilton. It's an 8. 8 is an in-play result of 94. That's too high. 94 is a fly out to left. That's 1 away. 1 away with 1 in already. 3-1 Royals. Whit Merrifield is up. 9. Patient result 72. Too high. Center field. The NFL trade deadline is this upcoming Tuesday. Yep. Voting day, election day. Tim is waiting in the background. You guys probably don't know what's fixing to happen here in just a minute. Adalberto Mondesi. Tim knows what's fixing to happen. You guys hang tight right here. It might not happen this inning. It might happen next inning. 2 outs, 1 run in. 6. Tough. 97. Too much. Fly out to left. It won't happen this inning then. We're halfway through this game. Going to the bottom of the 5th. Royals 3. Pirates 1. JB Shuck is up. Jameson Taillon is done. I saw the Saints acquired Mark Ingram back. Oh, really? Ah. So Taillon went 5 and gave up 3. So just put a big 6 there. Alright. We're going to go with Michael Feliz. Michael Feliz, he'll come in next inning for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's got some making up to do here. Who will be the biggest name traded at the trade deadline in the NFL? Who knows, man? I mean, I've even been, like I say, I've even heard Aaron Rodgers' name being listed. He will not get traded, I promise you. Just find out J.J. Watt's out for the year. Have a question for Rob and Tim. All right. Yeah, if somebody wants to join up, come on here and join up with us. And you can help me call the game as I do it. We got Brad Keller against J.B. Shuck. Bottom of the 5th, 3-1. 4, Patient, 73. That's a single for J.B. Shuck. And they're getting men on base. I've sent some invitations out to Keith, Tim, some of these guys that come on here all the time. You know what? Let me send one out to Harris. Harris is out in Vegas. Anyone want to trade for the entire Chiefs defense? Apple Brian, would you like to join me? You do a great job of calling games. You can actually come on in here and shoot the garbage with me. Now, we got the Royals and Pirates playing right now. Royals 3-1. You can give us your insight of the Kansas City Royals. I'll invite Harris too. Harris Jessup's out in Vegas, guys. Can you imagine if Harris joins us right now? That'd be crazy. You know, I don't think I have Apple Brian's email address. I don't have your email address. No, I don't. If you want me to send it to you, I will. All I have to do is send you an invitation. Breaking news: the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traded Tom Brady to the Lions for Jared Goff. Alex is being funny today. Yeah. Yep. Good chance Adalberto Mondesi gets hurt today. Adalberto Mondesi he was the last one to bat. Yeah, he's 1 for 3 so far. Yeah, let's see. Do I have your email address, Brian? I'm looking and looking and looking right here. Boy, oh 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 boy. I'm hunting around. see it. I know I've emailed you before. It's got to be something other than start with an A. It's in a rain delay right now, Keith. Yeah, we're starting back up in a second. I had a rule. I had a rules, not infraction, but a rules question to ask Anthony. Uh, Send that to Harris. He may come on here. Who knows? We got to take rain delay down. There we go. Oh, I won't do that. All right, that'll work. That'll work. Yes, indeed, you are back. Oh, okay. You can erase it. You can erase it yourself. Yep. Go for it. Go ahead and erase it. If you go right up to the far right, right there with 3 dots, you can get rid of it. If you can't do it, I will. Give you another second or two. If you can't get it, I'll do it. I just put him in timeout for a second. Why did I block him for 5 minutes? That's stupid. All right, now that was so stupid. He can come join me now. It won't matter anyway. Perfect. Yeah, that's what we want. All right. Best sports coach #1 of world to win a championship. Mm. That's tough. That's a tough one. Um, What's going on?
Hey, Rob.
What's up? We are. I've been up here playing this. Do you play? Do you play
Hey,
payoff
Rob.
pitch? I got you. Yep. It's,
Do you play?
it's reverbing on me.
Hang on just a second.
I got you.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do play payoff pitch. In fact, I just bought a 2014 season from one of my
Oh,
subscribers. Haven't got it
oh.
yet. I'm going to send off for it.
Okay. Now, see, 2014 was that the year? Who won that year?
That's the Royals lost to San Francisco.
Oh, not so. How many games a year do you catch? When I say that live in person.
Oh, when I go to the ballpark? Very few. I used to go all the time,
Yeah.
but I go a couple times a year now.
Yeah, it costs so damn much. That's the problem with it. And then how far you live from the stadium? Are we talking 10 miles, or are we talking more like 30 miles?
No, it's 15 minutes to the stadium.
15 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, we used to live right at Phillies Stadium. We were outside the city, but we were 8 miles from the stadium. But when parking kills you $35 to park, I mean that's a killer, man.
Yeah,
That's when you.
I've been to Philly Stadium. It's a good.
Oh,
It's
you've
a
been to
good place.
you.
Mhm.
You've been to um the bank, um Citizens Bank Park.
Yes. Mhm.
And how did you like that stadium?
Oh, we liked it. We had some friends that lived in Pennsylvania,
Oh,
and
okay.
we went there with them.
And the one at Kansas City. That's the one with the waterfall.
Yes, and a big
Oh,
crown scoreboard.
yeah,
We're
Kaufman.
talking about.
Is that still called Kaufman Stadium, or they changed the name of it?
I think it's still Kaufman.
Yeah, yeah, that's a nice stadium, man. It
Yeah,
really is.
there is some talk though. The owner is exploring moving downtown and just giving the whole complex to the Chiefs.
Really,
Mhm.
really. Now, is it would ah? Why would they do that? I mean, are they just want to have their own place that bad, or
Well, it's just it's kind of it's not far from downtown, but there's nothing there around where the stadium's at. No restaurants that you could walk to, stuff like that.
oh, so they don't have anything even in the parking lots as far as other restaurants and stuff.
No, not
Kind
really.
kind of like like right there at between the football stadium and baseball stadium, they have an Xfinity Live. It's a restaurant, bar, hell, you can sports book even at Philly. So they've got it all right there. You don't have to leave the property,
Yeah,
and you
a lot of
you can bet on the game.
lot of tailgating in Kansas City.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah, and you guys get all 4 seasons of the year, so that's wild too. So very cool. Um, so what's the hot on your channel now? What you got going on? I see you playing in the morning time because you're a big morning person. You a lot of times 8, 9 o'clock in the morning my
Yeah, I
time.
actually do the games a day before, and then I put them up to go up 7 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock your time.
Oh, okay.
And right now I'm doing the 1930s, doing a double elimination tournament. That's almost about through. I think there's about 6 games left. And on Thursday I do an NFL picks show with my son-in-law and my son.
Okay. Alex says, are the Chiefs going to make a big second half comeback?
I don't think so.
I agree.
Yeah.
I don't think they're the same team they were last year. And it am I stupid and am I crazy here when I say this? They were exposed pretty bad in the Super Bowl with their line in the Super Bowl because I mean,
Yeah, I mean, in the Super Bowl, their 5 starters in the offensive line were not the same guys that they started the season with. They were all backups.
right.
So they didn't really have a chance in the Super Bowl. They thought they'd play faster, and that would work out. I kind of wanted to see them do something that their old Chiefs coach Hank Stram would do. He invented the rolling pocket and protected his quarterback that way when he had a protection problem. But they didn't try that. They thought if Mahomes could play faster, and it was just turned into a panic and didn't work out.
Yeah. And the last thing you want him doing is running 15 times a game, because if he does that,
Well, he took a
that
shot last week that we thought
yeah, you
he's not
can't
getting
take
up.
it.
Yeah.
No. And yeah, we saw that one. I didn't actually see it, but Keith saw it. He said
Yeah.
it looked like to him there were actually two other guys assisting him off the field when he was coming off the field. So
Yeah, he couldn't walk off the field.
yeah, so man, oh man, you can't have that. And that's the thing. That's what I'm saying is the downfall of Kyler Murray for it's over with. Kyler Murray, yes, very good quarterback, very mobile quarterback, but no
But
quarterback.
that guy is so shifty though. He
Yeah,
doesn't take a lot of hard hits.
but the problem is you have linebackers that weigh 100 pounds more than he does,
Yeah, and are fast.
and,
Yeah.
and all he has is one shot
Yeah.
away from being out for the year. You just cannot take. He's not a Lamar Jackson. He's not 6'5". He's not 240 pounds. He's just not.
No.
He's not the type. And you got to be able to do what's within your means. And for him to be running 15 to 18, 20 times a game, it's a ticking time bomb. It's just all it is, sand's going through the hourglass. It's only a matter of time before somebody clocks him.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's 7-0 right now. They should have him back in the pocket, just picking teams apart. Do the Packers have a chance tonight?
I'm picking Arizona. I know Arizona doesn't have J.J. Watt, but they've got everybody else. Chandler Jones is back.
Yeah,
push
Watts
button-
is out. Watts is out for the year. Watts out
Yeah,
for
he
the
is.
year.
Mhm,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. The thing with Green Bay, they don't have Devontae Adams, and they don't have the second option, Lazard, either.
They got three out. They got Lazard, and let's see, somebody else out too. There's three
The-
receivers out tonight. Yeah.
Oh, three receivers and
Yeah,
the
they're
defensive
missing-
coordinator.
Yeah. Let's see. Who was it? Somebody gave me a little while ago. Gave me a little update, and it said three Green Bay people were out tonight. Lazard, Valdez, Scantlin's out too. I think maybe he's a tight end. I'm not sure. So yeah, they can ill afford
Yeah.
to have that.
What's Aaron Rodgers going to do when he doesn't have his push button third down option, Devontae Adams? I mean,
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing. And I know I'll make a lot of people mad in Green Bay when I say this. He's not a very good loser. He's a very sore loser because look at your typical. No, I'm not even going to say typical. Look at the guys that win in the league. They go to the sideline and they're not pouting and like this and all. He shows it. His emotion shows it. And a lot of times he lashes out at people on the field and all. And to me, that is just not the way to do things. If you want to become really, really good at your craft, the main thing is to get over there to the sideline, grab your offensive coordinator and find out what I can do to help change, make things better. But that's one thing. If you look at his record, being down 10 points in a game, his record is like, I mean, he's got fewer than 10 wins when he's ever been down 10 points in a game. He just does not come back. He's not good at that.
Yeah, I agree with you. That's something that Mahomes is good at. You know, when they get down, he can lead his troops back. I think right now Mahomes is really pressing because he knows they got to get touchdowns every time with their defense.
Right, their defense has got a Swiss cheese right now. Do you have an opinion on Nagy? He was an assistant with the Chiefs, correct?
Yes, he was. I
Keith-
think he was a
Keith White.
quarterbacks coach. Yeah, I think he was a quarterbacks coach when he was with the Chiefs. Yeah, I do have an opinion on Nagy. I think his job's in some trouble. He's out with COVID this week. He won't be on the sidelines.
Yeah.
But the play calling has not been great in Chicago, and the team
No.
looks a little confused at times too, like the Chiefs' defense. They look kind of confused.
Yeah, and me and Keith sat by and watched them play the Bucks last week. Did you watch that game?
I didn't see that one.
Every time the quarterback Fields came off the field, he was doing this. He was sitting here. Nobody sitting on one side. Nobody sitting on the other side. No iPad in his hand. No phone to his ear. Look.
Yeah, that's
It is-
weird.
Yeah, you can't do that with a kid. You can, you
No.
have got
Well,
you
you
have
wouldn't
got
do it with it.
you got to have a quarterback coach meet him at the line, right at the sideline. Say,
Yeah.
young man, come with me. I don't care if you go over here and quote the alphabet to me, but we're gonna talk. We're gonna at least talk anyway.
Yeah.
You're not gonna sit there and sulk for 8 minutes while the other team's out there running the football. You can't do that because,
Yeah, if nothing else, you got to apply your next moves. You just don't let him sit there alone.
yeah, even if you're gonna talk to him and tell him where you're going out to eat after the game, at least sit there and take his mind off of what just happened on the field. Because when you're doing this, that is body language that's showing. Number one, I feel defeated. Number two, I feel like I'm lost. It's just not a good body language. and I'm like, we were talking about that deal, and we were like, how is Nagy gonna keep his job? If I mean, and yeah, they've got 3 wins, and I don't know how in the world they got three. They're 3-4 right now, but I do not see this team continuing going 500 the rest of the way if they keep playing like that. What about you?
Yeah, I'm picking San Francisco. I think they're hosting San Francisco this week, aren't they? And I'm
Yeah.
picking. Yeah, I'm picking San Francisco in that game.
San Francisco's normally their defense is really good. They've been letting them down a lot this year too. But the Bears' defense is not near as good as it's been in the past either. But the thing is, when you're on the field 80 plays, it's hard to be good.
That and I think there's some rumor that they're going to shut down Khalil Mack for.
Oh, really?
Well, that's
Wow.
my kids was telling me there was some talk
Listen,
about that.
Look what Rodgers did after the Buccaneers beat him in the NFC Championship game. Hardly looked at Brady when they shook hands. Yeah, he
Rogers was so mad at that. I mean, and I
he
kind of don't blame him the way the
yeah.
play calling went. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, the thing of it is though, Alex, um, I don't have a problem so much with it after the game, but during the game, don't act like you're defeated. I mean, that's like if you get in a fight with a guy and he hits you upside the face and it hurts. It hurts bad. You grit your teeth and look him in the eye and be like, guess what? You better come up with more than that. It's going to defeat the guy that you're going against when you're doing that. And to me, you just got to walk off the field, act like you've done something good, even if all you did was punt the football. You
Yeah.
can't have that defeatist attitude. You really can't. It just stinks when you got that going on.
Rob, when I was in about the fifth or sixth grade, I had a neighborhood guy, a friend that beat me up 5 or 6 times, and finally his sister, who was 2 years older than me, beat me up, and I went to my dad and I said, "What do I do about this?" He said, "Just next time you see him, walk up and pop him in the nose, and it'll stop." And that's what happened.
Oh yeah, yeah. And one time, my brother, I want to say we got a baseball field, a little ball field behind my mom and dad's house. It's probably, I don't know, tenth of a mile behind their house. You can walk to it easily.
Yeah,
And my brother came back, um, and they were playing ball one day, and a little kid, I don't know, he was 2 or 3 years younger than him, took one of those plastic bats, and hit him on the back of the head with it, and put a little welt on him.
uh-huh.
And he come up there to the house, my brother did, and he said, that boy hit me, and my daddy looked at him and said, look, he's 3 years younger than you, right? Now I think my brother was like 11, he was like 8. He said, yeah, and he said, I ought to whip you myself for not doing anything about it. You coming up here grinding to me about it and all like that. He said, go down there and take care of the situation.
Yeah,
So my brother slowly walked out the door and started walking down the hill. He come over to me, my dad did. He said, now I want you to walk behind the woods. And I want you to make sure it's not a 2-on-1 situation. He said, I don't want you to be seen and I don't want you to be heard. But if something happens, breaks out where, the other boy's brother gets involved into it, and then he went down there. He took a bat and throwed it away from the kid, and they just started fighting in the dirt. And I could see the other kid was going to get involved, so I went out there real quick and just kind of said, don't do nothing. And before the night was over with, I think we ended up having a powwow with the other folks' parents before the night was over with, and my dad was like, "Guess what? He's got a welt on the back of his head, and the other boy had a bloody nose and stuff." And it was just, I, I'm like this about it. If that's the way we could all conduct our kids to be now, rather than go out here and do all this crazy stuff that the way they're doing things now, the world will be so much better off. I mean, it ain't many fights I got into as a kid that I'm still hurting from. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a shame we don't let the kids take care of themselves more than the parents get involved into it and stuff like that.
So with the baseball field behind your house growing up, that's why you like baseball.
Oh well, I was always into baseball anyway. I played Little League. The Little League fields I played in, I was about 10 miles away, and my mom and dad, like I say, I was 2.5 years older than my little brother, the middle one, and then I got one that's like 10 years younger than us, and yeah, he's about 6'5" now, weighs about 275, got a big old beard on him, you know. He's been on my channel before. The
Yeah, I see
youngest
him.
one. Yeah, that's the youngest one. So anyway, we used to just play ball all the time. And my mom would be like, I just can't keep up with this. I can't keep up with that because my dad was working second shift, night shift. So I had friends moved in close by. And I had one friend, the two kids, one was 6 months older than me and the other one was 6 months older than my brother. So we both played in the same league. So my mom was able to pass us off on him once in a while, be like, yeah, if he gets out of line, beat him upside the head. So that's the way it worked then. How many brothers and sisters you got?
I had a brother who was 14 years older than me, so we weren't real close. And then
Right.
I had a sister who was 5 years older than me.
Oh, okay, so you're the youngest.
hmm
Oh, okay, that's cool. And we saw you and your wife take off go camping during the summer. Was it you weren't in Vegas? Were you in Colorado, Vegas? Where did you all
Oh,
go
well, we went to Colorado once. We go most weekends. We have a little travel trailer.
The
We're gonna go
little,
horse.
the little short one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay, we
14
saw
days.
it, but I'm gonna be nosy. Are they reasonably priced, or are they really pretty high?
They're not cheap.
They're not okay.
The one we got is a Helio 4. It was built in Montreal, Canada.
Okay,
Yeah, it's about
but they're
25.
they're so easy to haul though.
Oh yeah, very easy.
Yeah. Because yeah, because I saw you eating. You were in the car. You had a video or something you made, and something about we're eating breakfast here now. Might have been before you went to pick up your
It's
camper.
one, yeah, that video is when we went to go pick it up in
Yeah,
Denver.
yeah, over the summertime and all. So your
Right.
big campers. Where do you like to go? Like a state
Missouri
or
State Parks in Missouri are just outstanding. So
are
we've
they?
been to most of them. This weekend we're going to go to Big River Ranch and go horseback riding.
Oh,
Camp there.
really? Okay. Now is it just you and your wife, or you take a bunch of family?
Just sometimes we take our grandkids, but this one's going to be me and my wife.
Yeah. See that's and sometimes I kind of me and my wife I'm sure will kind of wish once in a while we had kids and all, but by the time I got married I was in my 40s, so that's the one kind of good point about it is if we want to do it we can kind of go spur of the moment and just be like, hey, let's just take off and go somewhere and all,
Yeah.
and it's a lot of fun. Have you ever met anybody that's subscribed to your channel, or somebody you've subscribed to channels? Have you met them face to face? Anybody yet?
No, I've not had a chance. I don't know that there's anybody near me that subscribes to me. They're mostly on the coast. Most of them are back east.
Um, my man, Al, Keith White. He's from Louisiana,
Uh,
and I'd like to really meet him. He kind of co-hosts a lot of my shows. Let's see. You're in Missouri.
yeah, I live in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, you live right in Kansas City.
yeah, you look up the World War One museum. I live across the street from that.
So you're in the western part of, because the other side of Missouri, other side of Kansas
Eastern
City
side.
is in Kansas.
Right.
Kansas, rather. Okay. All right. Tornado Alley? You guys get a lot of wins, or not
Yeah, we
too bad?
do. We actually had some tornadoes in the area 4 or 5 days ago. Some small ones went northeast of us. Yeah.
Yeah. So, um, I've been hearing things. I've been hearing whispers and rumbles about Coyotes maybe wanting to relocate. Everybody now is telling me if they relocate, 95% chance they go to Houston. And it doesn't look like Kansas City's going to get a team. How well would Kansas City receive a hockey team if we got one?
I think it would be really good. They have a minor league hockey team, the Mavericks,
Okay.
and I think that they play in Independence, Missouri. They've got like about a 5,000 seat auditorium. I think they sell it out most times.
Yeah.
So I think there was a good chance they would be supported.
Yep. And are the Chiefs, are they on a sellout streak or anything like that right now? Or are
Yeah,
they
they have.
just close to capacity is all?
Yeah, they've been capacity. I think, as far as I know. I mean, I can't.
Yep.
Of course, the pandemic shut things down, but
Yep.
before that and after that, yeah, they sell out, and a lot of people travel to see them in the road games too.
If there's only one team you can follow, the Royals or the Chiefs. One of them you got to cut the TV off. Can't watch it at all for the whole season. But one of them you can go to every game, or you can go to every road game and home game.
That'd be a tough choice, but it would be the Chiefs.
Would be the Chiefs.
Yeah, it would be the Chiefs because I followed them since they moved to Kansas City in 1963. I had a neighbor who was a Army veteran from World War II. He actually was involved in the D-Day invasion and shot on Omaha Beach. But yeah, he's the first one that took me to my first football game. It was the Patriots and Chiefs in 1963.
Oh my gosh, really?
Mhm.
Now, how many stadiums have they went through till now to
Yeah,
Arrowhead?
in Kansas City, they played at Municipal Stadium before they built Arrowhead in the early 70s. So it's only been two, and where Municipal Stadium was is about 2 miles from where I live, not far.
Okay. So Arrowheads, are they due for a new stadium then, or do you think they?
No, I don't think there's a need to change Arrowhead. It's welcome. We took a tour of it, and I think we put that up on the channel.
Yeah.
Arrowhead's still in good shape, and it's well taken care of. And same with Royal Stadium. It's a good stadium. The owner is just exploring whether he wants to move downtown or not.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
They don't want to spend money though, do they? I mean, really, does the fan base really? Do you hear fans in Kansas City gripe and be like, "Come on, spend a little more money," or is it pretty well understood that they have pockets and only go, the hands can only go so far in the pocket, and they're not going to go all the way in. I mean,
Yeah, as far as building a stadium, they're trying to work out a 50-50 deal with the government, where the 50% private, 95% government. And I think that would fly if they put that to a vote. They tried to move downtown back when David Glass owned the team, but he really didn't give it a fair chance. But
and how about player salaries? I mean, that's what I'm really pushing though. Is like,
the Royals,
yeah, or
they still
do
treat
you still?
themselves.
I know they don't
Well,
like to spend, but
yeah.
do they catch a flack from like the newspapers and stuff in the area, or fan base? Do they are like, come on, spend a little more money, or is it pretty much well understood that they're just not going to do it, and there's no need to gripe about it?
It's pretty much well understood. They think of themselves as a small market team, but I think they've always made a profit. And back when they were good, you drive up and down the streets in Kansas City, and every TV was on the Royals game.
Yeah.
They were well supported.
I guess the easy do the Royals fans like the Cardinals? That's
No.
what Keith Watt said.
I have never liked the Cardinals. Back when Harry Carey was doing their games in the 60s, I listened to the Cardinals, but I've never liked the Cardinals. I've gone there with my son and my wife to see games there when they played the Royals. and it's not a first class operation. They make fun of the visiting team and stuff like that. You don't see that in other stadiums
Yeah.
like that.
Keith says, listen, I'm going to take a guess first, then let you tell us the actual. How long has it been since a Royals Park put in grass surface? I'm going to say 95, but you can tell me. How long has it been since a grass surface has been put down there? They took a turf up.
Yeah, that's a good guess. I think 95 is when they had Gary Gaetti, and he had 36 home runs. I think it was grass then, so it might have been. I want to say 90, early 90s. They got rid of the turf.
Yeah. Let's see. How close is the offensive rookie of the year race between Mac Jones and Jamar Chase right now? Chase is a receiver. I think if it comes down to it, I think Jamar Chase. That's just my opinion. Ends up getting rookie of the year right now. Mac Jones, head and shoulders best quarterback I think out there. That's rookie responsible, but Chase has got some people around him, and right now I think he's rookie of the year. What do you think? What do you think, Brian?
Yeah, Jamar Chase and that quarterback Burrows have picked up where they left off at LSU. It's like they've not slowed down at all.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
And Mac Jones. Mac
love
Jones
the
has
way
been.
that, love the way that New England has handled him. They gave him
Yeah,
like kindergarten the first few weeks, and they just add things as every week goes by, and he's just getting better and better.
if you see him on the field, when he walks off the field,
He's perfect.
you can't tell whether he just threw an
Yeah,
interception, threw a touchdown. He acts like I've been here before. I know how to handle a situation.
yeah, he
That's
does
what.
have a plan.
Yep. I call it the Barry Sanders treatment. Barry
Mhm.
Sanders. Look how many times he scored a home run, scored a touchdown, and just handed the ball to the official, walked off the field. I
Yeah,
mean, come on,
Marcus
class.
Allen. Marcus Allen was
Yes,
like that too.
yes,
Mhm.
yes. It's Edwards Hilaire due back soon.
He's going to be out at least 3 weeks from his injury. It's an MCL sprain. So the Chiefs are always quiet about their injuries. It's kind of hard to figure on them, but he's not going to be there this week.
I'm gonna find out officially here. Let's
Yeah.
see. Watch about this. What year did the Royal Stadium have grass put down? At the end of '94.
Yeah. Okay. So
So
yeah,
yeah,
95. I remember grass.
I wasn't too far away. It was just a guess. It was just
That was
total
a good. That
guess.
was a great guess. Actually,
Yeah, oh man, UL Washington. My mom
toothpick.
used to. My mom used to hate to see him with the toothpick. She said he's gonna choke on that because if we ever, that was my mom's big thing. You got chewing gum in your mouth, spit it out. If you got it, because if somebody hit you with a ball or anything, that's crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. But they were so fun to watch, especially in the early '80s. Willie Wilson,
Well, they were built for the turf.
Frank White, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and
they had a fast team.
they were. I called them the doubles machine.
Yeah.
Hal McRae,
McRae would get 50 doubles a year. I mean,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, and then oh, who was that guy? I used to call him Mr. Pizza, first baseman. Um,
Steve Alboni.
Balboni. Yeah, Steve Balboni. Yeah,
Yeah.
he was. Anybody that's never seen Steve Balboni hit, now his arms were about this big around, and the bat was this big around, and he stood up there, and he just barely took a swing, and he could just, I mean, kill it,
He's
kill
a
it.
he's a advanced scout for the San Francisco Giants now. I think.
Really.
Yeah, he was scouting the Royals back when we were playing them in the World Series.
Let's see who else played. Let's see who else played back years ago. See, you had McRae, you had Wilson, you had.
Well, don't forget George Brett.
Oh well, yeah, George Brett. Yeah, who was a right fielder? Who's a right fielder?
Al Cowens in 1977.
Cowens.
Yeah,
That's right.
one really good year. Al Cowens.
He was a good ball player. And then Darrell Porter. Darrell
Yeah,
Porter behind the plate. Yeah, Darrell Porter had the big wide open stance, kind of. And then that man, oh man, they had all sorts of good pitchers. Let's
Saberhagen and Gubazar.
Yeah, even before that though, who was it lefty?
Well, their ace in like '70s was Dennis Leonard.
Gora,
Oh yeah, Larry Gura. I like
Larry
that.
Gora.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Gora. Yeah,
Curveball
man, oh,
pitcher.
man.
Curveball
Yeah.
pitcher. Mhm.
Lonnie Smith. Keith White said, Lonnie Smith, did he play on the Royals?
He played on everybody.
Did he play for everybody?
He played a lot of championship teams. He played on. He played on the Cardinals, Braves, Royals championship team. Yeah, he got
Yeah.
around. He was a
So
good
I
player,
tell you,
but maybe not great in the clubhouse.
all right. Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna let you call. I'm gonna finish the game up.
Okay,
And
let's
and
do it.
while I am, hey, you talk to the folks out here, and you're going to be the manager now for the Royals the rest of the way. They're up 3-1 right now. The Royals have. Let's see, who have the Royals got? They got Brad Keller pitching. He was the opening day pitcher in 2019.
Bad Brad. Yeah, he had a good year in 2020. He had a terrible year last year.
He was 7-14, 4-19 in 2019.
Yeah, he had a
And,
better year in 2020.
Yeah. So Pablo Reyes is up. There's nobody out here in the fifth inning, man at first, and Reyes is going to come to bat. He's a right-handed bat, so anytime you want to, you just say timeout. We'll bring a new pitcher in for you. Okay.
Okay, so who's up? What team is up the bat?
It's the Pirates, and
Okay.
I will give you their batting averages against righties and lefties if you want to. Against a righty, Keller, let's see, Reyes was 235. He's a right-handed bat. Against lefties, 448. So,
Okay.
so Keller is going up against him. Nobody out now. Man at first. 3-1 Royals. All right, Pablo Reyes. Keller's gonna wind up, and let's let you know what's gonna happen here. It's a 10. 10's an in-play result of a 92. That's a fly out to left field, and that is one away. And the next batter coming up, Eric Gonzalez. He is a right-handed batter. He's playing shortstop against right-handed pitchers, 287. Against the lefties, 375. Keller can stay in if you wish. Stays in?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. It's a 5. In-play result, 29. And that is too high. That's going to be a pop-up to the first baseman. And that is 2 away. Now the Pirates come back up to their leadoff hitter. And he's a left-hander. Adam Frazier's coming up to bat against righties, 436. Against lefties, he is 364. 2 away, man at first. Frazier's up. Let him roll?
Yeah.
All right. 7, tough. 0-9 struck him out, and that is the end of the frame. We're going to the top of the 6th. The Royals are up 3-1 over the Pirates. Pirates now have Michael Feliz. We're playing in a ballpark that doesn't have nothing to do with either team. So we're playing in Oakland-Alameda Coliseum. So we're playing. But there's already Royals have already hit 2 home runs. Soler has hit 1, and Maldonado has already hit 1.
Yeah, I had a friend last night tell me that Oakland-Alameda Stadium is the worst stadium he's ever been to.
I've even, you can hear as much bad stuff as you want to about Tampa, but was Onyx Concepcion related to Dave?
I don't think so.
Don't think so. Okay. Keith was asking that in chat. Can you see the comments in chat also?
No, I don't.
Okay. Okay, that's
Oh,
fine. That's fine.
No, I can. Yeah, I can.
Okay, so if you hit comments, if you see it over on the side right there, go for it.
Yeah,
Just have a roll with it, okay? Alex Gordon is coming to bat. He's going to lead off against Michael Feliz. I don't think you want to remove Gordon from the game.
No.
All right, Feliz. It's a tough 27 against the right-hander. Struck out Alex Gordon. He got on last time on an arrow.
Well, leave Gordon in the game for his defense.
Yeah, well, yeah, and the thing is, you're up 3-1 right now. No need to take anybody out if you don't have to. Jorge Soler, he's the one who hit the home run the other night for the Braves, I think. In
Yeah, and he
game
hit
one.
48 in 2019.
Did he hit four? Let's see. He did. He did hit 48. Against the right-handers, he hit 39 of them. And he hit one the last time up to bat, a 2-run shot last time. I can promise you it won't be a 2-run shot this time, but it could be a 1-run shot. Michael Feliz winds up. 8 is ballpark, 3 is wheelhouse. That's a 9. 9 is a patient result of 11. And that'll be a walk. That will be a walk.
He has gotten more patient over his career. At first he was pretty impatient.
All right, where's Tim Tribe Fan at, okay? We're going to do a little song now. Who is coming up to bat? Doodah, doodah. Who? Lucas Doodah coming up to bat now. We were just carrying a whole bunch of stuff earlier in the game, and Tim was up there with me. So he got a double his last time up. He got a man at first now with 1 away. Feliz winds up. That's a 10. That's going to be a patient result with an 18. Another walk. So you got two men on base now.
He just walked a 171 hitter.
Yeah, he was against righties. He's 369. Duda was, but against lefties, he's 143 that year. Not very good. Chris Owings is up now, first and second with only 1 out. And against righties,
timeout.
Okay.
What position is Owens playing?
Owens is playing second base in this game.
Okay, I'm gonna let's put in Nicky Lopez.
Nicky Lopez. All right. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Now we need my man Tabletop Delaware. He's a big Pirates fan, so let's see. Who'd you say bring in? Nicky Lopez?
Yeah, Nicky Lopez.
Nicky Lopez. He's a lefty. Okay, Chris Owings is done for the day. So Chris Owings is...
I gained about 100 points in batting average, and he's a better defender. So leave him in at second base also.
So Lopez will stay in, and this will be in the 6th inning. We'll put top of the 6th in there. So, all right. Nicky Lopez is up. First and second. Michael Feliz now. Let's see. Oh, man. He's actually better against lefties than he is righties, believe it or not. 343 against righties. Against lefties. 318 against lefties.
Yeah, he's a slap hitter.
Two home runs is all he hit that year.
No power.
Nope. All right, here we go. It's an 11. It's going to be patient. It's going to be a 79. And that's going to be out of range. It's going to be a fly out to center field for 2 outs. So Lopez is out of here. Hunter Dozier coming to bat. Dozier playing third base today with 2 outs. And all he needs is a base knock here. 8 for ballpark, 3 for wheelhouse. It's a 6. 6 is a tough. 38 struck him out. And that will do it for Kansas City here in the top of the 6th. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. And the scores, Kansas City 3 and Pittsburgh 1. Brad Keller still on the mound right now for Kansas City. And he's only given up, let's see, 4 hits. And 4 strikeouts in the game. So he's not getting pounded around. 6th inning, Starlin Marte comes up to bat, and here we go. They need either an 8. All he is ballpark. He doesn't even offer wheelhouse. And that's a 5. 5's an in-play result of an 81, way too high. Ground ball to short, over to first for 1 out. Francisco Cervelli is up to bat now for the Pirates. Yeah. Oh, here we go. We got Harris up here and there. And what's up, Harris?
Hi, Harris.
What's up?
We're playing payoff pitch baseball, and Harris, show your picture. Show outside the window where he's at.
Oh, outside?
Oh yeah, look where he's at, Apple Brian.
He's
in
Las
Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah, he's in Vegas right now. Yeah. So, are you winning money, Harris?
No, I'm down about 100.
Down about 100. Okay. And do you have Elvis whispering in your ear today?
Well, he's sitting behind me.
Yeah, but I didn't know if he'd been whispering stuff to you or not because the football games start tomorrow, and I was just wondering if he's going to say Michigan State's going to win. Michigan State's going to win.
Well, I think we already decided that, didn't we?
We all decided it, but hey, but the fact is, you're able to bet on it. Plus, he may know something we don't know.
Yeah,
Speaking of
that line's still sitting at 4, by the way.
still sitting at 4, Brian, are you big on the Michigan State game?
No, my sister worked at Ohio State. They had lifetime tickets at Ohio State University. They're not fond of Michigan.
Yeah, we all picked Michigan State. I think one of us picked. Didn't. I think maybe Matt picked Michigan. Yeah.
I think Matt came in took Michigan late.
Yeah, and all the rest of us took Michigan State in that game. We got Francisco Cervelli coming up to the plate. Oh yeah, good news, Harris. I have joined StreamYard, so now I'm got unlimited for the whole year. We can be on here. I can have 10 guests now on at one time.
You had 10, didn't you?
No, the most I've had is 6 guests at one shot. Now I can have 10. I can have them all the way around the line here because I went on and joined.
Oh, you got them on there and not have to worry about the 20-hour limit and all that now.
Correct. So we're all.
How expensive was it?
It was a little high, $20 a month for a year. I had to pay for a year. Got to pay for a year though for upfront. Yeah, so it was $240. So I did that
That's
today.
still not bad though.
Not too bad. Now, especially if we can expand and see what all we got going on here. Check out the top corner up there.
It's real low. It's real small. Wait a minute. Let me try something. something.
You're a very loving couple up there.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I put me and my wife up there. Yeah.
It's still small, but on my phone, you know.
I got you.
And in the laptop I have with me, I don't have a working camera on it.
And I sent about 6 or 8 people invitations. Tim was in here earlier, and Tim said, I'm working, but if I could sneak on, I would. And that was so funny. I was like, no, I don't want you to get in any trouble and none of that. So
yeah, of course I can't be on this downstairs. You know that. So.
I understand that. Yes, I got you. So in and out much as you want to be. Like I say, we're at the 6th inning right now, and the Pirates are losing to the Royals. Atma Bryan, he's from Kansas City, 3-1 right now. Brad Keller's throwing a 4-hitter so far, and Francisco Cervelli is up to bat, and he's hoping to maybe pound one out of the park here. He's 0 for 2. That's a 3. That's a patient result, 72, and he got hit. He got hit right upside the face, and Brad Keller, they're looking at him from the dugout, but nobody's going after him, but he gets hit in the face. And Josh Bale is coming up next. He's a switch hitter. Can anybody tell me where Josh Bale played this year? He played first base, played in the National League East.
Pittsburgh. No, that's Central. That's
right.
Central. In the East, I would venture to guess with the New York Mets.
No, not New York. He was with Washington this year. Josh Bale was with Washington with the Nats. We hated watching them because we paid the MLB package, but anytime there was blackouts going on, if it had anything to do with the Orioles or the Nats, they blacked us out, and we'd have to watch the Nationals. Lousy guys that called games. They were really homers, man. You think some places are homers? They're big time homers at Washington Park. So, yeah, but he's a good ball player. Right here, he actually hit 37 home runs for Pittsburgh that year. So, 448 against lefties, 615 against righties. What was his man? I wonder what his average was for the year. But it sure shows it right here. Oh, a slugging percentage. I'm sorry. That's slugging percentage. I'm like, He couldn't have hit that good. 297 and 224. That's my bad. But he hit 37 home runs, so that's still pretty good. So
No, you got a lot of
again,
power.
okay, so Keller is a righty. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Man at first. That's a 6. 6 is tough. With a 17, struck him out. Yep. 2 away. 4, who is this? Melky Cabrera. He's played a lot of different places too.
Yeah, he played for the Royals for a couple of years.
Yeah, and I want to say, did he maybe play for the Braves at one time? I think.
He played for a lot of teams. I know.
Yeah, he has.
A lot of teams.
Yeah, Melky. He's been around the league.
Yeah. Home runs, 7 home runs is all he had. 270 against lefties, 286 against righties. 2 away, man at first. That's a 4. That's patient with an 0-6, and that'll be a walk. So it's first and second. Keller now digging himself a rut. 3-1 to score. First and second, and Jung Ho Kang is coming to bat. He's a righty. Bats 175 against righties and 160 against lefties. 10 home runs, and he does have decent power because he's got good wheelhouse numbers against righties and lefties. So Keller's winding up the pitch. 2 away, first and second. 3 is patient with a 56. That's going to be a single. And now we got to see if the runners come to the plate or not. First and second. Hit. Runner advancement. Runner at second. Oh, okay. Just to roll 1 dice. Okay, that's my bad. He scores. So the runner at second scores. Runner at first goes to third. First and third. 2 away. And it is now 3-2. 3-2.
First and third. Now, the next batter, is he right-handed or left-handed?
The next batter is left-hander, J.B. Shuck. J.B. Shuck, lefty, against left-handed pitching, 267 against right-handed pitching, 188. Wheelhouse, no home runs. He has no home runs. He is their right fielder.
Okay. Keller still out there, though.
Keller stays in?
Yeah.
All right, Keller stays in. And you just hope, well, an 8 doesn't really hurt you here because the worst, he can't even get a home run. The worst he gets a single on a wheelhouse against a right-handed pitcher. So here we go. That's an 8. That's a ballpark. 23. 23 is a wheelhouse. So now,
Big ballpark, though.
120, well, yeah, 1 to 22, though, is a single. Other than that, nothing. 60. Ground ball to short over to first, and that will end the inning, but not until the Pirates put 1 more on the board with a single, RBI single by King. We're going to the top of the 7th. Kansas City 3 and Pittsburgh 2. And Kansas City now coming to bat with Martin Maldonado. Against, let's see, Michael Feliz. He'll stay in the game now. He'll stay in the game. He just came in 1 inning, so he'll stay in for a 2nd inning. Maldonado. And here we go. That's a 6. That's tough. 72. And it's a right-handed pitcher. He's out. It's going to be a fly out to center field. 1 away. Next comes up Billy Hamilton with 1 out against Michael Feliz. Number 9 hitter, Whit Merrifield will be batting next. That's a 9. That's a patient result. That's a 14, and that will be a walk for Billy Hamilton. Now, any interest in possibly stealing here?
Yeah, a lot of interest.
Okay, I can tell you your opportunities here. I knew you were probably thinking that. So Billy Hamilton is only a B base stealer, not an A base stealer, believe it or not, that year. Yep. Steal a B. And let's see. Who's
18 steals, 300 at bats.
uh, how many steals did he have?
18 and 300 at
Yeah,
bats.
got caught 5 times. Yep.
Yeah, he's fast.
Yeah. So, let's see. The catcher is Malden. The catcher is Cervelli. So let's see what kind of arm. So Cervelli's got a 1 arm. He's got an arm of 1. So B1, 60 and 99 is all. That's a stolen base for him.
60 out of 99.
60 to 99.
Oh, no, we don't do that.
Nah, I don't think so either. he looked good until that point, right? Yeah, Cervelli he's got a cannon. So, man at first, 1 away, and Whit Merrifield's coming up. Michael Feliz is still pitching for him.
2-hit wet. 2-hit wet.
2-hit Whit. So far, he's 0 for 3, but let's see
Well,
what
he's
happens
got
now.
some catching up to do.
That's a 9. It's going to be a patient result, 96. That's going to be too high. That's going to be a fly out to left for 2 outs. Next, with 2 outs, man at first, Adalberto Mondesi is up. Adalberto Mondesi is batting. And with 2 outs, man at first, here we go. That's a 10. That's going to be a patient result, 77. That's too high as well. It's going to be a fly out center field. And that will end the 7th for the Royals. We're going to the bottom of the 7th. The stretch is coming. And it's the Royals. Royals 3 and Kansas City. I'm sorry, Royals 3, Pittsburgh 2. And
Rob,
now,
refresh me on payoff pitches fatigue rules for starting pitchers.
well, right now, if you want to bring somebody in, he's went 6, but I was just going to let him pitch straight up right now if you want him to, or if you want to bring somebody else in, just let me know a reliever you want to bring in, we'll pull him. All you got to do is make 3 more innings. So,
Yeah, leave
would
me
you
in
like-
for now.
you want to leave him in? Yep.
Mhm.
I'll let he can go straight up this inning if you want to, as long as. But right now it's 3-2 is the score. Pablo Reyes, right-hander, 8, 9, and 1's coming up for the Pirates. It's a 3. It's a patient result, 83. That's too high. Ground ball to short, over to first for the first out. First out. What time is it in Vegas? 1:30?
133.
1:33. Gotcha. What kind of day you got out there? Is the wind blowing like crazy? Man, we've been getting a wind here.
No, here it's not bad. I mean, it's warmed up a little bit. Now I knew back home, they've actually declared state of emergency because of
wind?
possible the storms and tornadoes.
Yeah, you talking about back home Baltimore, back home
Florida.
Florida? Oh, okay. Yeah, he
Yeah,
moved.
my niece was supposed to leave with all the kids and take them to South Carolina today, but now she cannot leave until tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay. I got
So-
you. Yeah, it's the wind's been blowing here pretty good, but it's cloudy out here now. We're supposed to start getting rain this evening, and bring us on into tonight. So we'll see what happens there.
I knew that bad weather, was all the way up through the Carolinas.
Yeah, it left us yesterday evening. It didn't last long. Thunder, lightning. Well, actually, a little bit before the day before that, and we got the wind and stuff for a day and a half after that. But it's not too bad now. I think this is supposed to be just mostly a rain event. We got 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Eric Gonzalez, shortstop for the Pirates, and let's see what he's going to do. That's a 6. 6 is tough. 98. And that is tough. Fly out to left. 2 away. And now, here comes the top of the lineup. Adam Frazier, lefty, comes up for the Pirates. He is 1 for 3 with a single. And with 2 outs, keeping Keller in?
Yeah.
9. Patient. 94. Too high. fly out to right, and that will do it for the 7th here for the Pirates. We go
Bad
to the
Brad
top.
Keller.
Yep, top of the 8th. And the Royals 3, Pirates 2. Keller will come out of the game now. We'll let you decide who you want to bring in. You can think about that during the time you're hitting right here.
Yeah,
Okay?
I'm looking at
All
Tim
right.
Hill.
All right. I'm going to take Feliz out for the Pirates right now. Like I say, I wish Tabletop was right here with me now. He'd tell me who he'd want to bring in there. Let's see. We'll bring in somebody.
My grandson would ask for the worst relief pitcher you have.
Oh yeah, he would say, "Please, nobody good. Please, nobody good." But we like to be fair on the channel here. We're gonna we won't bring a starter in. That's for sure. We'll bring somebody that is not a starter. And let's bring in Yafremi Ramirez. Yafremi. Now.
Left or right?
He is a right-handed pitcher as well. Yafremi
Okay.
Ramirez. And he's coming in here in the 8th. So it's 2 innings and nothing happened there for the Royals with that reliever. Wheelhouse is 2, ballpark 10. And only a couple of patients, so he's not going to give a lot of chances. Alex Gordon is up to bat. And here we go, here, top of the 8th. That's a 9. That's a patient result 50. 50 on the right-hander. That'll be a single for Gordon.
Good job.
First. Woo! Don't know
What was
where
that?
that. Don't know where that came from. Whoa. Oh, the rain delay. Gotta take rain delay down. And let's take this down. And
I haven't had a rain delay in one of my games for a while. I used to put a little tarp on the field.
oh, did you? You know what? I am going to take this down because it's covering up everybody's names. I don't want to do that. And this is ultra cool right here. Watch this. Just anytime we want to go blue, we can go blue. So just showing off a little bit. How about that?
Rob discovered the tools.
Rob is considered. They saw the Kansas City blue coming out. So, Yafremi Ramirez gave up a single to Gordon, and now Jorge Soler. He got a walk his last time up and a 2-run homer earlier, and nobody out, man at first. That's an 8. That's going to be a tough result. 15 struck him out. That's first out of the inning. And I got to pull my guitar back out. Oh. Here we go. Who is gonna come to bat? Doo-dah, doo-dah. Who is gonna come to bat? Oh, Lucas Doo-dah. Tim was singing it with me earlier. Yeah, Lucas Doo-dah.
That had to be interesting.
Huh?
That had to be interesting.
I wish Tim would have been on here singing it with me. That would have been cool, but he wasn't on here then. I don't know what's causing that. I think we're right there. Here we go. Doodah, left-handed batter, man at first, one away. That's an 8. That's a tough result. 74 against a right-handed batter. That's a single. How about that? That's a single. Man goes to advance, man. And that will only be one base, so it'll be first and second. And Lopez coming to bat. Nicky Lopez, man at first and second. One down. Ramirez now against a lefty. 10. Ballpark 0. 8 will be a wheelhouse here. Wheelhouse for Nicky Lopez. Any idea, Brian, what kind of power Lopez has against righties?
No power. No, yeah, one or two home runs a year.
1 to 4. So 1 to 4 would be a hit. 1 to 4 would be a home run. 40. He needs 40 or less for a hit. That's a 55. 55's a fly out to left. So Of all the wheelhouses you could have got, that is not the one you wanted. Maybe this one would be better if you could get it. Hunter Dozier.
Yeah, he had 26 home runs. He's got a chance to pop one.
Yeah, he did. Against righty, is 18 of them. So 1-41 for righty. Against the lefties, even 1-55. So he just didn't have as many at bats against lefties. That's what happened there. Dozier now with 2 outs, 2 on. 7 is tough. 91 too high. Fly out to left, and that will end the 8th. We go to the bottom. We're going to the bottom of the 8th. Royals 3 and the Pirates 2. And the Royals now coming out of the bullpen is
Tim Hill.
Tim Hill. Okay. Oh yeah.
Almost a submarine pitcher.
Okay. He had 1 save at year, 2.0, 3.63, wheelhouse of 12, ballpark of 9. And the only thing the Pirates are hoping for now is a bomb to get out of here. But we know Oakland-Alameda is not the easiest place to hit a home run, although there have been 3 home runs hit today. Marte, Cervelli, and Bell is 2, 3, and 4 this 8th inning. So let's see what happens. Starling Marte. That's a 5. That's a tough result. 36 against a lefty. Ooh, lefty struck him out. Francisco Cervelli is up now with 1 down. 10 is Patient. 40 against a lefty. It'll be a single. That will be a single. Now we got to see if they can steal a base. First off, he is a base stealer, so he's got that going for him.
Maldonado's pretty good at catcher.
Maldonado is a 3-arm. He's got an arm of 3. So A3, 18-99 would be a stolen base.
Ooh.
So, gonna give it a try. Here goes for Cervelli. 41, and he steals the base, so he gets to second.
Tying run on second.
Tying run is on second. Had to do that, and now Josh Bell comes to bat. Now Bell, had to take the opportunity, even though he did hit 37 home runs. I had to open the first base up, but do you let him hit, or do you not let him hit right here? Josh Bell. Against lefties, 224, 9 home runs. Against righties, he was 297. He's a switch hitter, though. He is a switch hitter.
Yeah, 224, and he's prone to strike out, so we could get a non-productive out here. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot.
So you go let him hit. All right, Tim Hill. Like I said, 9 is ballpark, 12 is wheelhouse. That's a 3. That's a Patient result. 93 against a lefty, and that's a fly out to left. And you are correct, sir. Melky Cabrera comes up. He is a switch hitter as well. Against left-handers, 270. Against righties, 286. 3 home runs against lefties, 4 against righties.
Milk is a pretty solid hitter. Always thought of him as kind of a happy-go-lucky kind of guy too. He's not going to feel any pressure.
Right.
Who's up next? After Milky?
After him, it's going to be. Let's see. Right now, Jung Ho Kang.
Yeah, I don't like that. Pitch to Milky.
You don't want Kang. You don't want him to pitch to Kang, huh?
Well, Kang's got a lot of power.
We'll see. Oh yes, he does. You're right. All right, and there is 2 outs right now. So Melky Cabrera is up. All right, against the lefty. 7, tough. 24, double, and it is tied to score.
Game side.
Yep. Guess what? 1-23 was a strikeout. 24 is a double. Game is tied. It is indeed. And Melky Cabrera, a little pesky guy. Now it's a guy at second. Tim Hill now. Blown save. Jung Ho Kang is up to bat with an open base.
Yeah, who's up next?
After him, it'll be J.B. Shuck with no power.
And Chuck is left or right-handed.
He is a left-handed hitter.
Yeah. Go ahead and walk King, because if he
You're going to walk King? Okay. Now,
I don't really have any lefties. I got Diekman, but he's not that great of a pitcher.
Flaky Jake Diekman. You know, he came from Philadelphia. So I guess I gotta watch him for the best interest of the Pittsburgh here. So right fielder. Let's see if they have a right fielder here. I don't know if they've got a right fielder or not. Yeah, we will bring in Brian Reynolds. Brian Reynolds will be brought in now. Brian Reynolds, against left-handed pitchers, 5 home runs, 264 against right-handed pitchers, 11 home runs, 334.
Yeah, his career's really taken off. Let's go ahead and bring in our closer, Ian Kennedy.
All right.
I'm not going to get the righty-lefty matchup, but I want a better pitcher in there.
Gotcha. So Hill is coming out right now. All right. So Ian Kennedy, who finished this season with wife, Ian Kennedy, the Phillies. 2 is wheelhouse, 4 is ballpark. So, let's see. Hill came in. What inning did Hill come in?
Last inning, or just the start of this inning.
Just started 8th. That's right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So Keller went 7 and gave up 2. Hill went 2/3 and gave up 1.
Yeah, Brad's not happy. He pitched good, and he's not going to get the win.
Yeah. Kennedy is a righty, and Hill was still on the hook for 2 more though, first and second. Brian Reynolds is up to bat. Like I say, 2 is wheelhouse, 4 is ballpark with 2 outs. Tie score here in the 8th, 3-3. 7 in play result 13. That will be a single. Will be a single against a righty. Now let's see runner advancement here. A single, runner on second. 6 will score. So now it will be a 4-3 result. Runner on first. 1 base is all. So it's first and second. RBI single for Brian Reynolds, and it's 4-3 game. Pablo Reyes is up now with 2 down. 2 wheelhouse 29
Ooh, this could get ugly.
single. It's only a single. Now he got lucky though because Pablo Reyes has no power. 5 runner on first, 1 base, and not going to take a chance. So it's going to load the bases up. This is going to load the bases up.
Got a break there.
Yeah. Eric Gonzalez is up now. Eric Gonzalez, and you cannot afford a 2 here if you're Ian Kennedy. Didn't get it. You got a 3 patient. 63 too high. Ground ball to second, over to first, and they end the inning, but not until the trouble has been done. We're going to the top of the 9th. Pirates 4, Kansas City 3. Kansas City has their 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up, and let's see. We will bring in. Let's see if I can find out actually who there's. I guess I'll look for whoever led in saves for them. Like probably 8, 10 saves, 12 saves. I don't know. We'll see. We'll just bring a saves guy in there. Felipe Vasquez. And oh my God, what a card. Check out that card.
Oh my.
So you need a 2 or a 3. You need a 2 or a 3.
Right-handed or left-handed?
How many innings did he have?
He went 56 games, 28 saves, 1.65, 5-1. He only gave up 43 hits in 60 innings and 5 home runs.
Wow.
13 walks and 90 strikeouts in 60 innings. That's
He may end up with 3 more right here.
yeah, he could, man.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what,
right-handed?
he's a left-hander.
Okay.
He's a left-hander, so I'll give you plenty of time. We're not in no rush here. Felipe Vasquez is up. So he's a left-hander. Martin Maldonado. Your main thing is now you got to kind of go for the fences, don't you? Or at least get somebody. You got to get somebody on now. Maldonado is a righty against Vasquez. I'll say this: his wheelhouse against a lefty, 1 to 12 for home runs. That's Maldonado.
Okay.
So I don't know. Do you keep him in or you take him out?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep him in. My backup catchers are about the same. They're all
Oh, really? Now,
Mhm.
if you want to, you can pinch hit. You can pinch hit and just bring any pinch
Yeah,
hitter
I don't
in.
have on pitch hitters. The highest batting average is Ryan McBroom. He's right-handed. He'd be a good choice. No
You
power.
want to do it? You want to take him out then?
Yeah, I'll put in Ryan McBroom, and then if we somehow tie the game, my next catcher will be Cam Gallagher.
All right. Ryan McBroom. Now, against left-handed pitchers, 0 home runs. So he can't hit a home
No
run.
power. Well, he does actually have power. He didn't that year, but he is a good hitter. He spent last year at AAA Omaha last year.
Yeah. All right. So Maldonado is coming out of this game right now. And we will just put as a pinch hitter McBroom. And I'll just put pinch hit 9. And then I'll let you fix me as far as a catcher after this, okay? If
Yeah,
we
okay.
go any further. Okay. So Ryan McBroom now is coming in against Felipe Vasquez. And if you're at Brian, you want a 2 or a 3. A 7 will be okay too. 7's patient. So against a lefty, here we go. 6. Tough. 81.
Yeah.
It's a righty now. It would have been a hit. 75 as a single. 81. It's going to be a fly out to center field, 1 away. Next is Billy Hamilton. Billy Hamilton is this hit switch hitter?
He is a switch hitter, and if he somehow gets on base, he could potentially steal second. So go ahead and let him
But
bat.
don't forget now, he's only a B base stealer on this card now. Don't forget that because so even as good as he is,
You still like his legs.
all right, I got you. So you go give him a chance to hit. Let's see what Felipe Vasquez says. 7, patient. 12, it's a walk. It is a walk. How about that? Now, if you want to bring in somebody that's an A runner, you could do it. It'll be, let's see, what's A1? It would give you a 43 to 99 chance to steal. Right now, it's only 60 to 99 is his chance. B1.
Who's the batter coming up?
The next batter coming up is Whit Merrifield, leadoff hitter.
Yeah, he's a 302 hitter. He's a good control of the bat. What's your hit and run look like?
Let's see, hit and run. Oh, okay, got to look at his card, don't I? Let's see, where is the hit and run at on the card here? Hit and run. All right, so hit and run. 1 to 10 would be a double. A double. 11 to 30 is a single. 31-54 would be a ground ball to second. Runners advance 1 base. 55 to 90, ground ball to shortstop. Everybody and then 91 to 99, a home run if his range is 1 to 50 or higher.
Yeah, let's at least get him in the scoring position if we can. Go ahead and hit and run.
All right, so hit and run here. What do we say? It's 1 to 10, 1 to 30. It would be a
Yeah,
hit.
we're not hurting his average if we do that. So
Oh yeah, so that's 300, right?
yeah. Mhm.
All right. 74 ground ball to short. Runner advances, he gets out then. So it'd be 2 outs.
Mhm.
All right. So it'd be a 6-4, and now, 6-3. I'm sorry, with Mondesi up. Adalberto Mondesi is coming up for you with
He's
2
a switch.
down.
Yeah, he's a switch hitter too.
He is a switch hitter against lefties. He has 3 home runs, 256. Vasquez is ready to pitch. You ready to roll with him? See what he can do?
Yep.
1 to 2. Let's see what happens. It's a 10. Tough. 0-6. Struck him out, and that is the end of the ball game. And that will do it for the Royals in the one and done right there. But pretty good, pretty interesting game. 4-3.
Good game. Yeah, it was a good
It
game.
was. Yeah, and the we're playing at Oakland-Alameda, so that one will not get played at again. And I'm even whichever one I end up flipping to play, that's the one I'm playing. So it could even be in England, could be in Mexico City. It's wild, all kind of stuff. You say you got the 2014 set.
Yeah, it's coming. Mhm.
And Harris, do you play payoff pitch?
I've got about 15 different seasons.
Oh, good Lord!
I've got an Australian season too.
Australian.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Now, is that like minor leagues or what's that?
No, they've got a professional Australian league over there.
Oh, okay. I've
Yeah,
never seen.
I believe he's only got one set on the website.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's on his last page.
Goodness gracious. So, of the ones you've got, which ones have you played the most?
I played 79 set the most.
79. Is that the one Pittsburgh won?
Pittsburgh, Baltimore, yeah.
Pittsburgh, Baltimore, yeah. And you were not a Baltimore fan, or were you an Oriole fan growing up?
Oh, always been an Oriole fan.
Oh, I didn't know you'd all.
Even now.
Okay, I got you. Now, how do you feel about the way they spend the money and stuff right now, or lack of spending money? You know,
Well, if they would trade the owner, we'd be better off.
Trade the owner. How about that first baseman? They're finally going to be getting off at payroll here the next year or two, too.
What, Davis?
Yeah.
Now, we looked that up a couple of months back, if you remember.
Okay.
They're going to be paying him for the next 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. They got money coming to him, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some crazy stuff. It's almost Bonilla stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nothing like A-Rod money though.
No, nothing like no. But the thing of it is, that guy. How many strikeouts in a row did he once have? What, 18 or something?
At least.
Yeah, I mean that's just not very good. Which stadium do you like better, the new one, or did you like the one on East 33rd better?
I love Memorial Stadium. It to me that was more fan friendly.
Okay.
Camden Yards is more business like to me.
Okay, I got you. Have you ever been there, Brian?
I've been to Camden. I've not been to the old one, but I have been to Camden. Yeah, we went there and visited the Babe Ruth Museum, and we enjoyed it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a beautiful ballpark. Okay, but growing up, being able to go to the World Series in '79, back in '79, '83 in Memorial Stadium, I mean, you were right up there on the action.
Yeah, well, I went to the last year, 90 or 91, whatever year was the last year they had it. I went to the old Memorial Stadium. My biggest gripe with Memorial Stadium was the parking. You remember how they used to do that shit? Let me draw it up. The parking lot was like this. You put one car here, let me say, and then no one behind it, no one behind it, no one behind it.
Oh, yeah.
So it was a block, Brian. So if a car in front of you or the car behind you didn't move, you got to sit there and wait the whole time.
Well, you had to be smart. You don't park in the stadium lot. You park crossed over at the high school or in a neighbor's yard.
I was young at the time when I went, but I'm just saying I got stuck in the middle of the damn thing, and
Oh yeah, you were there for
yeah,
hours after the game then.
yeah. Where Philly's got a whole lot bigger parking lot and all this, but the East 33rd didn't really have a lot of space up there either. I mean, we are talking, it was it was buildings all around it and everything. It was kind of in the middle of town there.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it was basically in a neighborhood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a
Right
residential.
smack down in the middle of the neighborhood, and you had Eastern High School right across the street.
Yep.
If you couldn't park on that lot, it was best to pay the $20 or $25 to go park in a neighbor's yard, and those people would sit out there on their porch and guard your vehicle. You
Really?
wouldn't have to worry about anything happening. You have
Oh,
more
okay.
chance of something happening in the stadium lot than you did in the neighbor's yard.
Let me tell you something funny. We got a dentist about 15 miles away from here. He drove his RV down to the old Atlanta Fulton County Stadium, right in the middle of town of the city of Atlanta. He came out of the ballpark and had all four wheels taken off his RV when he came out. How about that? They were on blocks. It was on blocks when he came back
Wow.
out there. Can you imagine? Can you imagine coming out at 11:30 at night in Atlanta? No way to go anywhere. No wheels and tires. I'm like, oh my Lord.
I couldn't imagine coming out anywhere at any time like that.
But Atlanta's definitely that part.
Somebody'd have to die.
Yeah. It would probably be me because I would just be like, oh my God. Because I'd be like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this stuff's going on. It's crazy stuff.
Did you get Michael Peterson straight the other night?
I have not talked to Mike since then. I have not seen him. And like I say, I just got this today about lunchtime here. I just signed up for it, so now.
I seen the email when I woke up.
My wife had me put it up here. It said 10/28/21 StreamYard because I definitely want to know what this is one that if you roll it over, they're just automatically going to take it out of your checking account or take it off the card.
Okay.
So I want to know in advance when that happens, stuff like that. But
You don't have the option to take it off auto pay.
I can call them and just say, yeah, I'm done with it now, and then I'll be done with it. But until then, no. And then my GeoGuessr, I'd been playing that a couple times the last couple weeks. I knew it was about ready to give up. That game finally did give out after a year. I paid like $30 for that or whatever. That's pretty cool. Did you ever see that game, Brian?
No.
That was one that you could put a little X anywhere in the world. And it would just drop you there, and it would just show you a picture of somewhere.
Okay.
And then you could just show it to people, and they'd have to guess where
Where you are.
whether it was Brazil, whether it was Australia, whatever. And then a lot of times you had to move and be like, okay, let's give people a hint, and maybe it's right there at the place out in the middle, the place out there in Grand Canyon, or either you'd see buildings out there where you can see Vegas or something, something to give it away or whatever. But just throwing somebody in the middle of a desert, that didn't really give anybody any clues. But a lot of times I do it up in Canada somewhere, and then maybe show somebody an ice rink or something. You might figure out where it was from that and stuff. That was pretty cool. Yeah, that was pretty good. Are you a hockey fan, Brian?
Not so much. No.
Not so much. Harris?
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah. I see where the Flyers beat up on the Oilers last night. I watched that game. That was the first one they lost. They were 5-0 until then, but
What was the final?
5-3.
Okay.
5-3. The Flyers. It was 3-3 after 2. And
Yeah,
then
it was 4-3 when I finally went to bed.
yeah, and that was third period. Yeah, that was third
Yeah.
period there. Yeah, and that was pretty cool there. There's no doubt about
Yeah, I
it.
mean Edmonton controlled that whole game too in their zone.
Yeah, they gave up 2 lousy goals early where there was wraparounds and stuff, and the goalkeeper was out of place and stuff like that. He just was not playing
Well,
well.
well, the go-ahead goal to make it 4-3. I mean, it was a soft goal.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, 5-hole, and I mean, the guy never got a stick on the ice.
Yeah. That's something I'd love to do if I come to Vegas. I'd love to go out there and see the Vegas Knights. They say they are fun to watch, man. They're like constantly giving stuff away because their fan base is pretty much whoever's there that night, because it's just pretty much Henderson, Vegas residents, and then just whoever is visiting. Most time they get good crowds as far as.
Yeah, from what I've heard, they have the lowest season ticket sales in
Well,
the
that's
NHL.
Yeah, that's understandable. But I think if you go to some of these casinos, they they give you the option sometime of like slot play or ticket to the game or something like
Yeah.
that. They have got all sorts of things going on with them. How about this one now? The Raiders out there, they don't have a parking lot. They don't even have a parking lot. If you go to the Raiders game, you either got to take taxi, bus, or they don't even have a subway, a train, or anything to get you there. You got to have a ride to the game. That's the way it works, because
Wow.
that's how much they count on people from out of town coming to the games, and they're getting 80 some thousand a game because.
Even if they're home Sunday, I won't be here by then. So
Yeah, that's it. But
Yeah, Vegas has a bye this weekend.
yeah,
Okay.
do they? Okay. So you don't have to worry about that anyway. Harris
Yeah.
Harris is heading back to back home right there around, not too far from the Orlando area. About what, 10 minutes, 15 from Orlando?
Half hour tops from
Half hour?
Disney.
Yeah, I got you. All right. Well, Brian, I appreciate you helping me out. Harris, I'm glad you was able to
Enjoyed
join
it.
me, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, we do our football picks every Tuesday night, Brian. We do college and pro, and we do it within lines and stuff. And if I always tell people, if you don't know nothing about the lines, just write down the 2 college teams, 2 pro teams, whatever, and write down what you think your final score is. And then when I come out and say, well, it's 6.5 points, if there's only 5 points difference, just pick it, the team that's supposed to lose or whatever then or whatever. But yeah, we do that every Tuesday night. We have a good time, don't we, Harris?
Yeah, we do. I've already got next week's opening lines.
Oh, okay. He's already got the opening lines for next week, so that's
Yeah,
awesome.
the NFL. I've got the NFL opening lines. I went down this morning and they were sitting there.
That's very cool. Have nothing but good things to say about StreamYard. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it's a good experience.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I highly recommend, if you've never done it, go on a test, put the date down that you start, and make sure you put your hours down on it, because you get 20 free hours of it. And they give you different things that you can do. You can invite guests, just like got it right here. You can do it for free. But if it looks like it's going to enhance your
Viewability.
yeah, right, enhance just the creative juices in you to go out and
You're
do different
enjoying it. You're
things.
enjoying it.
Yeah, I definitely say go for it, man. I really do. So
Now, Rob, do they give you 20 hours free lifetime, or is it 20 hours a month?
a month. You get 20 hours a month free.
That's a
Okay.
lot.
But 20 a month free. You don't have to sign up for nothing. All you gotta do is give them your email address. Then you can go just straight to StreamYard, and then you can go on there and start your broadcast. It's from the time you start going live, so you can prepare, do everything you want to. You got your camera on. Harris knows what I'm talking about. We'll sit there a lot of times 10, 15 minutes, Brian, before we even go online. And then as long as the clock's not running, and as long as that clock is running, that's what's counting against you 20 hours. And then after that, I don't know what happens if you run over 20. I think probably once you hit 20, it probably clicks it off and just that's the end of it. But it's a lot of fun, because when you don't pay, you can have 5 guests. And I've had 5 guests on mine a bunch of times. It'd be 6 of us. But now I can have 9 guests on at a time. And I can only imagine, man, with 8 other people, 7 other people right now, we all have something to put on it, put out there. And that's a lot of fun, because especially when you got somebody from maybe from overseas like Alan Shaw, Keith
Right.
White from Louisiana, Harris when he's in Vegas, people different in Canada, wherever. It's a lot of fun. So I definitely highly recommend try it out, and then see if it's for you. If you can, there's so many things you can do, even if you don't even have anybody else on there with you. You can. I got my little advertisements going on pretty much all the time I've been on here right now, and I can just pop one and then go right there, do like that, or I can do like that. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff you can do, and I think it's a lot of fun.
And now, when you're doing this, we can change this here once college football season's over. Then we start doing college basketball and all that now.
Exactly, and if we're not talking about anything sports related,
We
we
can
can just
bullshit.
we can just bullshit with each other, and you can pretty much get by with anything that the FCC lets you get by with, and we don't have to worry about it too much. And the StreamYard releases it, and it's out there other ways other than just straight YouTube. So I think they've got their way that they release the videos too. So I think it has a chance to go to a bigger audience. I don't know, but I'm not looking to make money on it anyway. All I want to do is I like to get out there. I like people to see the shows and see that we have a lot of fun. And I love to invite new people in here because I like to see what other people think about it too. Your first impressions, Brian, of StreamYard?
It's been very seamless. For my NFL pick shows, I've been using Zoom, and that freezes once in a while.
Yeah.
So nothing froze up here, and it looks. I've often thought about doing live shows, but I also like to play with my editor and Apple Voicing and music and stuff like that, and titles and inset pictures and stuff like that. So that's why I haven't gone live yet.
You can pre-record on here too.
Okay.
You can pre-record on StreamYard too. Yep, you can do either way you want to. I'm always the type. I like to a lot of times just go live because sometimes we can just catch stuff that it's gold. I don't know, whatever. But because I know I'd be probably trying to fix anything I screw up. If I do screw up, which I do enough of that. What was you going to say?
Yeah, doing it live, like you said, you don't have to worry about going back and doing any of the editing and all that stuff.
Yeah, I can just throw it up there and let people have at it. And
Yep.
yeah, I don't spend any time at all doing any editing. So we just have fun and it's pretty much a natural deal.
The other problem I have is on our NFL pick show. I do it with my son-in-law and my son. And my son works nights. We can't really do the show together, so we have to do it separately and edit it together.
Gotcha. What day do you normally do your picks? Like
It
Wednesday?
goes up on Thursday morning.
Thursday morning. So you normally taping everything, doing everything on Wednesdays?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Tuesday, we do it Tuesday night, 7 Eastern time.
Yeah, I've watched the show.
Okay. So, yeah, what I'm going to start doing now, since you've been on the show, I'm going to send you an invite, and it's like, don't let it bother you. Like, well, okay, well, Rob didn't mention nothing about, I know he's going on tonight. If you got dinner going on, don't worry about it. If you got nothing going on, yeah, hop on when you can. If you're like, damn, I'm eating dinner right now, but 7:15, I'm gonna be like, you're not late. You just hop on there with us and just join us and just catch it right in. Most time we go an hour and a half, and now we don't have to worry about the clock. Looking at the clock, we can go as long as we want to. And we got people sometimes say, I got something I got to do. Got to take off. Bye. We'll see you next time. So that's what we do.
Tuesday. We were over 2.5 hours Tuesday night.
And Keith said, I got something going on. And Keith, yeah. So
I'd like to probably will pop on sometime.
Keith popped out.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Brian?
No, I'd like to do that. I probably will pop on sometime.
That is fine. So I'm gonna send you an invitation. Harris knows the invitation's out there for him. I just have to write down all the names, and then I have to sort through the emails. But now I got your email. I got your email address, so it's all good. So,
yeah, it's like I checked the emails and said, "Shit, Rob invited me on. Let me go see if he's still on." So I had to
Right.
come back upstairs because I tried to get on here on here the other day, and they said if you go live in there, we're gonna have to ask you to leave the hotel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was on the casino floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Actually,
So,
I was in the sports book at the time.
oh, okay.
I was going to do it instead of Elvis over my shoulder here. I was going to do it with the big board over my shoulder.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's awesome. Brian Harris actually came by here Father's Day weekend. He stopped by here. He's an umpire. Head umpire over Baltimore, right?
Yeah.
Baltimore Little League.
Okay.
And so he went up there, and I don't know how many games was going on up there, and he went up there and then came back. But he stopped by here for about an hour, tried some food, and we sat here and shot the crap for a little while on the way up. So
Ryan, I know you've seen Rob rave about his chili. I'm going to tell you what, man. It is dynamite.
I love to eat it myself, man. All you got to is look at my stomach. You can tell I'm not scared of eating, and that's for damn sure. So,
I'm looking forward to the next time I know I can get away with you, Rob. I'm on my way.
Y'all come right on anytime. We're going to call this afternoon right now. Maybe be back on later. I don't know what we got going on. For me, for Atma Brian, for Harris, you all have a great, great rest of your evening. God bless, and have a good evening. Bye-bye.
Later, guys.